Here with Coach Mike Mincey after the Lady Eagles fall on the road to Wingate. Coach, great start to the game. You lead 18-9. You shoot 50% in the first quarter, but then can't buy a bucket from that point forward. How do you explain the shooting woes?
You know, they came out in a zone, which we expected them to, and I thought we did a really good job of scoring early. Thought the bench came in and continued to give us a lift, scoring the ball early, and then, you know, they switched up to a man, and we never got it figured out from that point forward. We just really struggled to shoot the ball. And as each missing shot went by, you know, you just lose your confidence. And, you know, we did the same thing we did at our place, especially in the first half. Put them at the free throw line way too much. We got outscored there. I think it was only by 5 points, but it felt like a lot more. And it was only a 7-point deficit at the half, but, you know, maybe that was the big difference maker, certainly in that first half. And in the second half, we just never could get going. We kept it. It was in play for a while, but then once Troutman got going, she got on a stretch there to where we just couldn't stop her, and we got buried.
Yeah, things played out pretty well because she was in foul trouble on a couple different occasions, but she still goes for nearly 30 points in this game. Defensively, you still hold them well below their season average in terms of field goal percentage. What was your overall assessment of your team's defense?
I mean, it wasn't always bad because it was a defensive slugfest for a long time. You know, she did get out of the game. We were in foul trouble from the get-go. I mean, we had multiple players throughout the third quarter with 3+ fouls, it felt like. And but she was the difference maker today. Their ability to throw it to her and the amount of attention that we have to pay to her because of her skills that she has inside the paint just gives them such a great advantage. And you know, because of that, when they kick it, you know, sometimes they've got open looks, and plus they're scoring inside. Clearly, we didn't get, I think we got 9 points on the inside, 16 points in the paint. And when that's happening, their defense is going to look really good because there's nowhere else to go. We picked it out. We don't make any shots, or we don't even take them. Our drives to the rim, they've got a bevy of defenders there, and we had nowhere to go, whereas a lot of times we're so spread out, their drives resulted eventually in good production for them.
Your bench scores 26 of your 58 points. It felt like they were really the catalyst of the skills that you needed in a game like this. What'd you see from that reserve 5?
Well, I like what they do defensively. You know, if our starters aren't necessarily scoring it great, and if they're not necessarily getting stops, you know, I think when they actually subbed out of the game in the first quarter, I don't know, it's like 10-9 or something like that. But I thought the bench really came in and gave us a lift. You know, I thought Michaela did a great job. She had 9 rebounds. I think that led us in total rebounds, and she was just all over the place. We just need more production out of our starting group when we're playing really good competition, because we've seen over these last few games where we've been in tight battles, that group together hasn't really produced on the offensive end, and we've had to go to the bench to try to get some production. So here we are late January, and we're still trying to figure things out, which I have no doubt we will.